Hello everyone, welcome back to Gearblocks. Today we're going to be continuing doing the kit builds. We're going to start off here with the off-road go-kart, so let's get started. Alright, let's get to it. Battery is a good start. Have you lifted up a little? Grab you. Alright. Sorry, instincts took over. I tried to copy it. So, how y'all have doing this fine evening? See here, and there we go. I don't know how many of these we're going to do today because, I'm pretty sure this is where it gets complicated. Or at least, too complicated to do more than one per episode. Oh, I did that wrong. It wouldn't need to have it like this. There we go. There we are. The main reason I'm doing the kit builds is because some of these have almost no documentation on YouTube, so I figured I might as well do it. And this could be useful to somebody somewhere, or just for someone who may not have access to the game and wants to see them. Not everybody can. Not everyone has a PC, you know. Of course, with how the console prices are apparently going up severely, that might not be. Having a PC might be the norm for gaming. I mean, the thing with consoles was the convenience factor, but they don't really have that anymore. You can't. A lot of times, you can't just boot something up and play. There's like 200 updates, and on top of that, there's some unsavory DRM. Just lost its luster, you know. Oh well. They make some pretty decent cheap PCs now, so. Even some of those mini PCs have some decent horses. Don't scoff at them. the newest Steam box is Steam machine is probably gonna be pretty lit. I'm considering getting a Steam Deck. But it's not in the cards right now, at least not till after Christmas. You know, I got family and all that. But who knows what, who knows where things will go eventually. Because I have some space issues with my setup and where I live, so having a way to play my PC games on the go without having to use remote play, because I hate remote play because the input lag, and my PC has to be on anyways, and you know, whereas a Steam Deck, your PC doesn't actually have to be on. It's kind of like its own little PC. I don't know if it's from the ground up Steam OS, or I don't know if it's Linux based, but it wouldn't surprise me if Valve made their own OS from scratch. But a lot of companies make pretty decent budget builds, you know. Granted, you probably won't be able to run the greatest. Well, that's not really true anymore. The latest AAA games, that's the term, because they're no longer the greatest these days, because they're usually filled with some sort of bullshit, or they're not actually ready to leave home yet. But you know, developers, AAA developers don't give a shit. You know, send it out, fix it later. But I digress. But I am genuinely worried for console gaming because a lot of my friends are on console. And if it goes down the crapper, I don't know if they'll be willing to make the jump to PC, but if they are, that makes life better for me. Trying to figure out what exactly I did wrong here. There we go. Which are depending on the whole matter of Xbox, Nintendo, PlayStation, PC, but always down to hear other perspectives. Because I grew up on Xbox, so I'm a little biased toward Xbox, but I'm not really super happy with the way they're doing things at the moment. Same for Nintendo. I don't really keep track of Sony because, you know, I don't really care for them that much. It's not because I'm a fanboy, it's just, you know, I don't really have a PlayStation, so I don't really have a reason to ogle at it. But if but there are a few games I've seen that Sony has that look pretty good. A lot of the best single player games are on PlayStation, as far as I'm aware. But that is also a matter of opinion. And personally, I know this might be a bit of a hot take, but I think the new Halo campaign Evolved looks pretty decent. You can call that copium all you want, but you know, I prefer to be optimistic. I actually really like the way the Warthog looks. It retains that classic style, but it has like more modern elements. And the paint, even the matte paint job, gives it kind of a, and smooth panels gives it kind of that old video game look that the original had, but still looks like a modern piece of military equipment. I think it'd be cool if the Arbiter made an appearance. That'd be real neat. What'd be really cool is an entire new Halo game that takes place during the first one, but from the Covenant's point of view. That'd be cool too. But who knows? Maybe that'll happen one day, maybe it won't. We shall see. We shall see. I put that in the wrong spot. I'm gonna put that there. I do this side yet? I did. There we go, now tree the bend. But what's y'all's opinion on the Halo sitch? I thought Infinite was okay, personally. But Peak is either 3 or Reach, in my opinion. But those are the ones I had growed up on, so I'm maybe biased. I did eventually play Halo 2, but I didn't actually never just before I had my own money, so I went from 1 to 3 and skipped 2 initially. But I loved Halo, y'all. Loved it. A significant portion of my childhood was spent on Halo 3. Then GTA 5 came out, and that was it. I still play it to this day. But I play it on my Xbox, so. I can. I also may start recording Xbox gameplay because I usually play when I play Trollmakers for fun. That's why I play it. I guess it would help if I did that. So if you play the Xbox version of Trollmakers and happen to see me on, feel free to say hi or something. Or any other game for that matter. You probably won't catch me playing online on GTA though. I usually just play it with my friends these days, you know, I don't feel like dealing with all the oppressor bullshit. So y'all know how that is. I'm excited for GTA 6. I mean, I know it got delayed again, but I'm willing to wait if it's gonna end up being a better game. That may be a hot take for some, but as much as I'm not particularly happy with Nintendo right now, a quote from Miyamoto is a game released before it's finished is a bad game released early is always going to be a bad game. A bad game that's delayed is eventually a good game. I think that's right. I could be messing that quote up though. But something like that. Point is, Rockstar is going to, I know, at least nail the single player. Multiplayer remains to be seen because they have a bit of a track record with GTA Online, but I know for sure the single player will at least be good. I also hope the online doesn't have several currencies like Red Dead Redemption Online did, because that kind of ruined it for me. Like, I think by the end of it there was like 4 of them where they stopped actually updating it. I mean, I didn't like the gold at first, but I begrudgingly accepted it. You know, because what else am I gonna do? But it kept adding more and more. Things were really, really expensive even from the get-go. Like, it was like having like modern day prices. Which I believe is maybe a little suboptimal. Like, I don't really think at least in the very beginning, things should not have been as expensive as they were. I get the inflation and thing, but Red Dead Online started with inflation. Don't get me wrong, I still played it and enjoyed it. But as for it just didn't really tickle my fancy quite as much as GTA Online did. I know GTA Online is kind of a hotly discussed topic these days. Various reasons. But I like it. I enjoy playing with my friends, and I have enough ways of making money to where the inflation's not really an issue. And I'm actually looking forward to the mansions, and I actually already did the mansion missions. But I can also see the other side why some people don't play it, because, you know, it is a bit of a grind if you're starting out, but I can guarantee you that it's a lot easier to make money now, even with starting as a new player, than it was even a couple years ago. And they keep adding stuff for lower levels every update. Like being a pizza man, it pays pretty decently actually. Example. Like there's some free mode missions that just give you $50,000 that like the mansion missions. I don't know if you need to own a own anything in particular to get those missions to trigger, but I think they're double money right now, and they will give you 50,000. You could also do the racing. The racing would be a good way to make money. That's what actually bought me my very first house back all those years ago. So I have the car that won me that house too. It was a Coquette. Made many friends on that game. Made enemies, you know, because it's GTA. But overall, I do have fond memories of it. GTA was my real like taste of like an actual sandbox game. You know, that had multiplayer because I played Just Cause before that. And Just Cause was a lot of fun. I had Just Cause 3. But it just didn't have the multiplayer. Let's take this whole thing on a test drive. Fix a little. Well, these guys have brakes. Apparently. Good to know. Some wheels don't have brakes in this game. But this thing could really use a sway bar because it is a little, it pulls a little. But other than that, I'd say it's a decent little car. That's just about all we have time for today. So, thank you all for watching, and y'all have a pleasant evening.